Hey, what's up guys, it's Renaldo here. So this video is going to focus on another K-word incident that took place, because mainstream media really finds the K-word offensive, and that is the most important issue to talk about. Not the 84 murders a day, every single day in this country. No. Not the fact that we've got an unemployment rate that's close to 45%, or youth unemployment that's close to 60%, or the fact that there's a violent sexual crime taking place every few seconds, or the fact that corruption in this country has reached the point where it's trillions of rands and stealing from the poorest of the poor. No. The most important thing to talk about in South Africa that gets every single South African riled up is racism. That's right. So what am I talking about? Well, Knysna High rocked by racism row after pupil uses K-word in viral video. Yes, that's right. This is what is important in South Africa. A Knysna High School has come under heavy criticism after a disturbing video surfaced showing a colored pupil hurling the K-word at black pupils who were singing. In the video, black pupils can be seen singing when the camera pans to a colored pupil who first rolls her eye and then utters the K word. The incident occurred last week. Deeply hurtful. Western Cape Education Department spokesperson Bronach Hammond said the video was deeply hurtful and did not reflect the school's values. Hammond said an investigation had been launched and a disciplinary hearing would follow, adding that counseling support had been offered to affected pupils. Yes, that's right. Yeah, hurty words. Psychologists are called in by the dozens. Social workers rush to the school immediately afterwards. Now listen, racism is bad, right? We should teach our children better. We should strive to be better as South Africans. But ultimately, we really have far more important things to worry about in this country than whether a pupil at a school in Knysna uttered the K word. Honestly, I mean, really. Seriously, let me give you a comparison here, right? Mainstream media will always talk about a K-word incident, how bad it is, how the people need to condemn it. And for those that of course, that don't know, the K-word is a derogatory term to describe black people in South Africa, right? Yes, I get, if you look at the Muslim term, it means non-believer. I get that, but we all know what the South African context of this means, right? So mainstream media will talk about how this is bad, how this is racist, how we need to do better as a nation. But in the very same breath, you got Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer that is being sung almost every weekend now or whenever the EFF has a rally. And the media, to some extent, actually condones that. They defend the Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer song. We know that the courts defended, the court said that it's a struggle song, you're allowed to sing it. So just to get this right, the K word, derogatory term for black people, the ultimate sin. Ultimate sin. You must be cancelled, your life must be ruined. Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer, where they literally sing for people to be killed if they are white and if they are Afrikaners. So based on your culture and your skin, nothing. The end of the world. How does that work? How does that work? And also, the thing that blows my mind is that people always go out and condemn these schools. Like you'll get the EFF and MK and probably, I don't know, whatever political party wants to jump on the bandwagon that will now go and protest by the school. What does this have to do with the school? Like, why do people assume that this kid learned the word at school? Maybe the kid has got some racist parents. Maybe the kid's got some racist friends. Why are the schools always dragged into this like they are the parents of the children? No. Blame the parents. Blame the friends. Not necessarily the school. So ultimately, what it boils down to is that once again, now a young person's life is going to be ruined because they uttered a hurty word. Really, a hurty word. How is this word going to impact on a person, meaning that they won't be able to cope in order to wake up the next morning and do what they're supposed to do? This is the problem with South Africa. We give credence to things that really aren't that important. Yes, we should strive to be a nation that do not condone racism, But also, we should not make racism the priority in this country. If you look at the issues that we have in this country, racism doesn't even feature in the top 100. I bet you if you had to go out to the 64 million South Africans and ask them, list us the top 100 problems that you are facing, racism will not be in the top 100. But yet, when you look at mainstream media and the government and the courts, this is one of the most important things to talk about. They act like we don't have the highest murder rate in the world. They act like we don't have one of the highest unemployment rates in the world, highest gender-based violence rates in the world. No. The issue apparently is the K word. Noting also, by the way, that with 64 million people in South Africa, how many times a day do you honestly think that that word is uttered? Every single day in South Africa, considering we've got 64 million people. Now, think about other derogatory terms like pink pig for white people, settler for white people. You've got umlungu for white people. You've got soutpil for English white people. You've got rooinek for English white people. You've got Dutchman for Afrikaans white people. So why is the emphasis only on one racist word, the K word? What about all the other racist words? What about kill the boer, kill the farmer? You see, that is why I find that this is so ridiculous that we focus on these issues and that mainstream media constantly writes articles 24/7 about a racist incident, but it's always the K word. It's never a situation of actually derogatory terms towards white people or colored people or Indian people. No. It's always when it is a K word incident that mainstream media loses their minds. Because apparently the only people that can be racist is white, colored, and Indian people. Apparently black people can't be racist. Because when you have over 100,000 people in a stadium singing kill the boer, kill the farmer, the court says that's fine. Mainstream media says that's fine. So that is why I don't take these racial incidents serious. And I also don't believe that we should cancel people because of words. The only time words should eventually end you or cause you to be in jail or in a court is when those words led to somebody being hurt or somebody being killed. But then again, I suppose, it's fine when it happens to white people, colored people, or Indian people, and it is completely unacceptable when it happens to black people. Go figure. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to smash the like button. Please be sure to subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and you enjoy this channel, please consider becoming a member. You can do so by clicking the join button below. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Till later. Cheers and peace out.
You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre. I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre.